Yeah, absolutely. So, okay, so what do we have next? We have SFAT logos.
Yeah, that should be our next winter semis match.
And
And
for the people following along, logos just beat Lucky and Smash Daddy back to back. Now, Lucky, I just forgot. We were talking about Lucky. Lucky was going Marth this
mm,
tournament. So he didn't beat two Foxes in a row to get there. Lucky's still messing around with Marth. I'm curious how did Lucky's Marth do? Um, Still not that bad. I mean,
yeah,
lost to Typhoon and losers,
still
but
solid, still respectable.
Plup, on the other hand, on an absolute warpath.
That guy's not losing.
There is a monster in losers who is gonna keep going, and poor Acid just dropped to losers to face Plup again, or should I say to double eliminate Plup
Yeah,
again?
poor Plop. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
um, yeah, I mean, let's talk about a little bit with SFAT logos, where SFAT the last two TMTs, he's kind of underperformed a little, don't you think?
What were
The
his
last two,
results?
like he
Remind me.
hasn't won a TMT yet for how highly ranked that he is. He's
Hmm.
top 10 in the world. It's been losing to SJ, lost to Salt last time. Lost to Sunsei twice. It's kind of right now. It feels like SFAT. Whenever I look at his career, he always goes in like sine waves with his improvement, or just like his career, where he gets insane wins like Plup, um, Wizrobe, Mango, all these top caliber wins, and then he has like downswings, like losing to Polish, losing to Aklo, and in TMTs he's lost his Salt on Sunsei. So in a way, this is kind of a test to him for his floor, because what we always praise SFAT for is how consistent he is, and he hasn't really been proving that the last two TMTs, but. Maybe today is a different story. Maybe today is the day when he wins a TMT.
Be a good win. Okay, doesn't up throw up smash there. I don't mind that in center stage as much because you get a side platform tech chase. It doesn't slide off on the shine. That was sick. A little good defense by SFAT. I love seeing people do wonky slide offs.
Yeah.
Um, and the reason I love it, by the way, is because usually when you do one that's like super awkward, and they'll never expect it,
Mhm.
and it's like a true get out of jail card. Whereas most other defensive options in this game, you don't just get out like that. And this
Yeah.
flying off ends up being super powerful like that.
Oh yeah, it's so good whenever you can find an application for it. It makes it so then they have to work so much harder. They have to actually read you, so then like your punishes just aren't guaranteed. Uh, and like that just like adds even more hurt to Falco, right? The character that already has a lot of high variance of his punishes to begin with, so you have to make him read even more. Whereas Fox, kind of had that edge guard in a bag. As long as he executes it right, he just kills Falco.
Okay, that was actually great coverage from SFAT. He didn't hit
Mhm.
Logos, but I don't think Logos with the correct drift would have lived.
Yeah.
So that's not really an SD. It's just SFAT actually had it all covered. I'm pretty sure.
Yep. Yeah,
Uh,
very solid flowcharts that we're seeing from SFAT. Shutting down Logos's defense and approaches. What's really underappreciated from SFAT is that they kind of like know him for like just waiting out the opponent a little, but no, he also approaches, and he also like when he sees that you're like over defending a little, he will not hesitate to do an overshoot running shine. And then if he sees that you're approaching a little too much, he won't hesitate to wait you out. And we're kind of seeing a mix of both on SFAT, who's also, at times, he's like the most technical player in the world somehow.
that was a great sequence right there. Not a ton of pressure. We got a shield drop shine. Logos of all the Falcos, I will say, has some of the best shield drop shines. Like a lot of Falcos don't shield drop shine at all, or a lot of
Right.
space in general.
And
Logos does it a ton. The
mhm.
Logos does it a ton. It's pretty good. Yeah, you're about to say that, I'm sure.
Yeah, like it's especially good with Falco because it skips his jump squat. His jump squat is notorious for being really slow, and to just shield drop shine to skip that. That makes it so then it's a frame 1 move rather than like a frame 5 move.
Yeah, and also part of what's hard about it is that you have to like know how to get the follow up, and Falco shine sends up instead of Fox's, and so
Mhm.
can often combo off a shield drop shine.
Right.
Fox, it's a little bit harder.
They're probably not prepared to like DI for it either, so like they're gonna get something juicy.
Exactly. Okay, nice smash shy on the down air from SFAT side. All right, we see Logos go to the edge. Oh, Logos covers top platform. Jab to grab. SFAT misses a tech chase. But shield grabs a shine.
Oh
And
my.
doesn't get the stop. Okay.
So like in comparison to the smash that he said, Logos feels like he has like, to me it felt like a huge back and forth, and like both of these guys were getting hits between Smash Daddy and Logos and converting really hard off of it. Not only do I feel like Logos is just having a harder time finding the hit, but also like SFAT's defense, dude. He is really, because like Smash Daddy, for as good as a player he is, he does not, sometimes he kind of just gives you the soft. And SFAT made Logos work for every single percent in that 120% sequence. And not letting him gain that bear shine.
Wow, that was really good. The main thing I'm noticing is that SFAT, and it's really hard to do in this matchup, but is able to hold stage position.
Yes.
Like, he's actually been in center stage. I bet if there was a heat map, he's been in center stage for most of it. And
Right.
Sometimes he goes in from center. He's done that quite a few times here, which has made it hard for Logos to really be comfortable in the corner. And so, I think he's done a pretty good job at that. I think SFAT was, or as Smash Daddy was making a lot of lunging plays in comparison.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's like actually an SSBM tutorials video about using center stage, and they use SFAT for like more than half of their examples. So if you want to learn how to actually use center stage and Fox Falco, look no further than the man himself, SFAT.
Yeah, a lot of it's like just not freaking out.
Right.
Like knowing I'm in center, like they're the one freaking out actually. You know?
And I was talking how like the concept of attacker's advantage, and that concept, it rings especially true whenever you have the center advantage, because you have room to retreat, they don't have room to retreat, so if they're coming at you, they have no choice but to respond to you. So you could usually get a couple of free reads that way.
No fast fall. I like that fast fall. He no fast falls, and so the up tilt for Falco misses, and he gets a bear kill. One thing again, we love to talk about defense. You can tech those back airs. You don't have to just die. So you missed the up tilt, sure, but you have time there to react and Omsa tech or something to the back.
But you definitely can't Omsa tech a down smash when you just teched in place, because you're locked out of a tech window.
That's right.
So gotta know your limits for that as well. And then, yeah, we're seeing Logos kind of claw a little bit of a comeback, despite how hard SFAT's been making Logos work. Oh! Never mind, just eat my words, eat the fact that I could apparently curse all these players, both in bracket and in commentating, because I thought Logos was going to win that with the tempo of the pace of that set. SFAT's up 2-0.
That was a bummer. Edge guarding too, like so it's like it's a pure swing, right? Like had a last stock edge guard and just fell off stage.
Yeah, and like I just had a feeling that like had Logos not messed up, he would have secured that edge guard. But you know, sometimes that happens, and you just have to sweat it off. You just be like, oh wait, I screwed up. That's not gonna happen the next 3 games though.
Yeah.
You have to save the next 3 games because like you're gonna win as a competitor.
Okay, now this time I see Logos use center. Look at that.
Nice.
Goes down there though. I would like to see the center be held for a little longer, you know? But still looking good early on.
Oh.
Having stage. It's right here, yeah. SFAT loves that up tilt.
And he's gonna secure this kill most likely. SFAT using his center.
Yeah, one thing I like to do, I would like to see Logos do against SFAT, is SFAT as a player, if you look at his edge guard flowchart, loves to give up edge. Like, when edge guarding another spacey, right?
Yeah.
So, in that position where he did that last up B, he probably could have side beat to edge. And
Yeah.
SFAT would have given it to him, I guarantee you, right? So just take it, you know?
Right. One little trick that you can do against Falcos that don't ledge dash from the edge and you're like below 20, you can just keep holding down and you could like beat everything Falco does. If he does like a double laser, you could shine. If you hold down versus double jump dare from ledge, since you're below 20, it won't put you in stun that long. You can still shine him, you can still hit him. So I saw that SFAT was letting Logos get back from the edge too much. But
Does Logos not ledge dash? Is that what you're saying?
well, he wasn't ledge dashing that last stock.
Gotcha.
You know, just making them a little honest. It's like, well, you're not ledge dashing. I'm gonna make you deal with this crouch from the ledge.
Okay. Well, he ledge dashes right there. Hey, Logos
Okay.
keeps it going. Look at him.
Yeah.
Gotta get these lasers. Oh, if you don't get the lasers, it's gonna be tough.
Oh, what excellent side Bs from SFAT. So hard to cover. Fortunately for Logos, he tourney winnered.
A ledge dash into immediate shine on the last stock, by the way. So good job from Logos.
Yeah, in game point.
SFAT shine and shield looking super good there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, stops the down air from the top. Another shine ass shield. Logos can't touch this guy's shield.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
Nice
it's tough.
Jordan.
These
going,
guys
Logos.
are struggling in the scrap, but I think Logos is earning his scrap wins. Holy!
Oh!
Oh, dude, Logos won like 10 scraps in a row, and then lost the one that actually mattered. Ah,
Oh,
oh,
man.
that was a little bit of a shame. Felt
Both
like
2 games in a row, which
it
were just
felt like
like
Logos kind
bummers.
of got robbed
Got
multiple
robbed,
times in a
dude.
row.
But like that was still something someone informed him. So he 4 through, right? And then
Mhm.
he tried to dash off. I think he just
He
wanted
was trying to read that SFAT would do a low recovery and just get an easy kill that way, but you know, Spaceys
but
has
I
mix-ups.
don't
They could
think
double jump high.
yeah, for sure. I mean, he double jumped high, drilled, and that caught him right there. But
Hmm.
like that was wasn't that a pretty low percent Fox? Like that was like mid low percent, right?
Yeah,
Like I don't think you could even have gotten that,
it,
right? Like
it probably would have been better to just like chump check a little like F throw, F tilt. And
and that's it.
that definitely would have been much
Won
safer
the
and would have won Logo
won the
sad
game.
game.
Won the game. But I also
I've seen that happen so many times with like top level Falcos where they back throw F tilt. Could have done the same thing here, but
yeah.
hindsight's 50-50.
I'm not obviously the Falcos know better than I do, but it felt like to me that I would have understood it if the Fox was at like 90,
Hmm.
or something like where they often go more low.
Hmm.
But there it felt like it wasn't really a likely possibility, right?
Yeah. Again, hindsight's 50-50. If SFAT did a low recovery, we would be calling Logos a genius and see the start of the beautiful reverse 3-0. But
Yeah,
you
but I
know,
guess
that's
that's
a
what I'm
risk that you
saying.
take.
I think even if SFAT went low, I don't know if Logos would have had time,
Uh,
right? Well,
I
SFAT's
don't
just
know.
never gonna go low there. I'm just more like SFAT's just never gonna go low there. Off a fourth throw, like at like 30, 40, like
Hmm.
I don't just mean just double jump aerial. He's gonna do a high option, period.
Hmm.
High side B, high something, you know?
Yeah. Oh well.